Hello everyone and welcome back to the Modern Championship here at Grey Ogre Games, powered by the Power 9 Podcast. My name's Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside Benjamin Huang. We are here at the quarterfinals. It is the top 8 playoffs. Seed number 2, Peiren Xia versus seed number 6, Stefan Xia. Both are not brothers, by the way. Stefan is running the fish deck.
Yeah, he's running the fish deck that
the shiny fish deck we've seen on stream. And Peiren is running
the Bant Eldrazi deck that we saw in get totally run over by Blood Moon.
Get wrecked, right?
In
Get wrecked
in round 1. And off to a good start, both of them playing their signature cards. I think Peiren's slightly behind to the Aethervial of his opponent.
Yeah, Aethervial, pretty good start off.
Pretty good way to start, especially if you're on the play.
Mm-hmm.
On the play, interesting.
No, he's on the draw.
He's on the draw.
Yeah.
So this is turn 2 for Peiren.
I have a feeling.
Don't think so. I think they might have misunderstood who is playing and start drawing first.
Right. Okay.
This is. Should we fix this?
I think it's a little too late, right?
I think it's too late
so
to fix this.
One turn's gone by.
Yeah.
And it seems that this is the case. Unless Peiren just kept the one-line hand. No, we see a Cavern of Souls in hand. Wonder Wine.
Wonder Wine Hub showing the Silver Guild Adept and then showing the Master of the Pearl Trident to, draw a card off that. Has he drawn his card?
Yeah, he did draw a card. Untap and.
So Peiren. Under the gun from the get-go, without the Eldrazi Temple, it's quite hard for him to catch two. I mean, he has a Talia, which is decent.
Yeah, but the Talia, I don't think the Talia does enough because
it does a decent amount because without a Spreading Seas on Peiren's land, Peiren doesn't actually have an island, so his Talia can block, and he can still block even through a single lot. So he needs double lot to block.
Which he does have. I mean, he's got 2 counters on the.
He does have a single lot off that activation, but if he doesn't have another land, then it's going to be problematic for Stefan to cast a second lord.
He could.
Do you run the bluff? Do you?
Well, you showed your.
Yeah, so he knows about the Master of the Pearl Trident, so he can cast the Master of the Pearl Trident off the Wonder Wine Hub, attack with the Silver Guild Adept and bluff another lord in his hand.
No, he can't cast. I don't think he can cast the Master of Pearl Trident. He's got a Muta Vault, but you can.
He's got Wonder Wine Hub in his hand.
Okay.
He hasn't laid a land this turn.
All right.
So I mean, if Stefan, I mean, I think he's thought for too long for this to be a valid play already.
Mm-hmm.
So he's attacking with
so
the
he just
Muta
attacks with the Muta Vault, making the safe play. I think.
Yeah.
Being able to drop.
So, opting not to violate the Lord.
Yeah.
Playing playing another Silver Guild Adept instead.
Draws an island. And just lays the island and just passes the turn. Why not?
Interesting. Okay.
Silver Guild Adept.
I mean the Master of the Pearl Trident is known information, so.
Yeah, why not cast it, right? Why not just run it out there?
I think I see what he's trying to do. He's probably going to Spreading Seas one of Peiren's lands and then violate the Master for an attack next turn.
No, but if he had the Wonder Wine Hub in hand, I don't think he has the Wonder Wine Hub.
He does have the Wonder Wine Hub in his hand, I believe, which is why the consideration of what to lay.
Alright, so
he's playing
Eldrazi Sky Spawner, which is actually a pretty good card. Helps you ramp up to turn 5 from turn 3. It's a 2/1 flyer
until he gets Spreading Seas.
Yeah.
So you see the Wonder Wine Hub is the card right in the middle.
Okay. There's a
he
ball
moves
as
it to the front. So
he's got enough lands to just convert one of them to an island.
Yeah, and he can probably convert the Eldrazi Temple. Sorry, the Cavern of Souls. So that it turns on any counter magic. Although I don't believe.
The decks fish decks don't run counter magic, so
at all.
Not in the main board. The sideboard, I think it runs a few dispels.
But the upside of that is that you get.
You get him stuck on non-colorless lands. Yeah. Hey, let's see what happens here.
So our resident judge, taking a bit of a break at the back.
What's happening?
And they now need a judge to officiate. I think he's asking about. Oh no, I think it might be a different game.
Yeah.
So this is Spreading Seas on the Cavern of Souls, like we discussed.
Yep. Draw a card.
Draw a card. Draw a card.
Please don't forget to draw a card. Well, that's a mistrigger, so we do not intervene here.
Putting a Master of the Pearl Trident into play and being able to crash in for 6.
Stefan forgets to draw a card. Oh well, what?
It's okay. I think he's up like 2 cards already from the so he's not gonna mind too much.
But what's there? You want extra cards, right? You don't. Anyway, that's a mistrigger, so we're gonna have to let that slide. He's gonna follow up with. Does he have another Lord in hand?
No, he has a Master of Waves. Yeah, Master of Waves, Spreading Seas, and Wonder Wine Hub is his hand, I think. So
all right,
you have. Yeah, Stefan, actually, I think he's missed. I don't know if he drew off the first Silver Gill, but he's doing okay. He's going to be able to threaten lethal next turn with what he has currently.
Right,
And Perrin, I think Perrin plays a lot of Magic, and Perrin is quite an accomplished player. But I think he gives Stefan too much credit there by conceding on the spot. You get a little bit more information out of his opponent, even though deck lists are probably public. Are they public in this kind of REL?
No. Only in competitive REL.
Okay, so this is not competitive REL.
Yeah, this is a
regular or something.
No, this is not regular REL. This is
a good look at Stefan's back here.
Higher levels of competitive REL. I think GPs. Then players get access to the deck list.
Okay.
But before that, nothing much. Even in the RPTQs,
you don't get deck list.
Yeah, you don't get deck list. You go in blind. But probably you've scouted out before, right?
Yeah. Hopefully your friends have been doing some work for you.
Or hopefully you'll be playing your friends. Then they can just concede to you and
just ask what's in the sideboard. Hey, bro, what are you sideboarding?
What are you trying to do?
Or in the case of our one of our employees, very famously, you get disqualified for attempting to not go to the RPDQ or the Pro Tour. I think you can actually over sideboard in this matchup, and I think Stefan might be guilty of that here. Echoing Truth is fine. I think you're not going to be able to get a chain of tokens because every Eldrazi Scion has the ability to sacrifice itself. Yeah,
so trying to get rid of the tokens is a fruitless endeavor. Yeah. However, the Echoing Truth, still good. Parents deck runs.
Harbinger of Tides is very good.
Yes. Despite. Well, actually, it's good. It's good overall. I think you can couple it with the Marrow Resurrect. Do the decks run Marrow Resurrect?
They do,
right?
So you can use it you can cast Harbinger.
You can cast it.
Have it tap something and then bounce it back to his hand.
So very good combination there. While the players are shuffling up, I think I want to remind you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want to remind you that you can join our other shows that we have on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night, 8 p.m. Singapore time. That is GMT +8. Sometimes you'll find me and Ben. Sometimes you'll find me and Poe, and a whole bunch of other hosts. And we do coverage for standard, modern, and vintage. The details are in the channel description. And if you want to watch older broadcasts, all you have to do is just go down to the YouTube page and just check out all the older videos. We've arranged them nicely into 3 or 4 playlists finally. Otherwise, Mark just goes crazy. He just keeps creating playlists like, this is the 7th of June. Yeah, 7th of June. No, we'll put one. 8th of June. No, we'll put another one. No, man, make a few playlists.
Really? Oh, okay. Because I mean, like the other coverage channels that my coverage people, Channel Fireball does all their playlists separate.
Man, that's crazy. Well, yeah, but their events are like one full day event.
Oh no, I mean for like the videos that they make, like.
Channel. Their videos do fall under a certain category. For example, like their versus that's SCJ. But yeah, your versus videos,
but the Channel Fireball one is all done individually for each series. Perrin keeping his hand. I wanted to get around to talking about what Perrin would sideboard. And I think we saw the engineer explosives that was very useful against his first round opponent playing the Blood Moon.
I think here would be very, very good.
Here would be great too. Explosives on 2 is a very fine draw.
Do you want to bring in any artifact or enchantment removal?
I don't think you need to worry too much about it. You could probably bring in Natural State, but probably not Nature's Claim if you had those.
Okay.
Since you don't want to hit anything that's anything larger, and you don't want to give your opponent life, and it gives you a way to surprise your opponent if he's banking on a Spreading Seas to attack through.
I love that that they're using Natural State, something that you find in the standard standard metagame right now. In modern, I love when cards like being able to filter to modern.
Yeah, I think. They've been mindful of that kind of design of late. They try not to design too much for the new formats or for the older formats, but they try to at least keep it somewhat relevant. Perrin with quite an anemic looking Nature's Claim, probably looking for land.
Alright, so
and quite rarely going for the non-island land.
And it's not an Eldrazi temple, which is quite unfortunate for Perrin. Minamo on Stefan's side, but not followed up with a with too much Aether Vial or Curse Catcher.
And I think,
Alright, so another
Ancient Stirrings.
So hopefully he can find one of his ability lands.
No, I actually think he has a temple in his hand.
Does he?
From my first impressions of the hand when he first found it out. It could be that he's just looking for Cavern of Souls, something to give him protection against what he perceives to be counter magic on his opponent's end.
So you drop to Cavern of Souls?
Surprises, his name's Eldrazi.
No. Maybe he might name humans so that he can land the Talia. I know.
Yeah.
You never know.
We'll find out soon. He's Stefan probably gonna play a Wonder Why Hub. He has to show you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and he'll just cast a lot.
Regular Lord.
This is very strange.
Why is that?
You're just running out your Lord without any protection.
You can probably infer that his hand is just more Lords or reactive spells like Echoing Truth, which I don't like. He has a temple, and he's going to be able to play that through mana.
So what do you take here?
I probably take the Harbinger. I think Harbinger is the most dangerous thing. Unless you have 2 Thought-Knot and then it's the Echoing Truth. Yeah, but the Harbinger is both. Oh, that's a Regery. That's not a Harbinger. The Mirror Regery. Yeah, it's the FNM promo.
Right, it's the FNM promo. Yeah.
So
Master of Wave's not going to be a problem until later.
I'm surprised given that it's a Regery that he went with that. Because with a Regery can tap stuff. Yeah,
exactly. Did you just draw another one?
He drew another Lord.
Okay. Do you just run it out here? That's a question.
The argument for not running it out is that you give away information about what your hand is.
Yeah, but you're going to sequence it into a turn 4 Master of Waves,
Yeah, you could. And as a result, there's not much... Yeah, so I don't really like... Maybe you Echoing Truth it and then you attack. You disguise your hand, and then you play a land next turn, and then you're able to...
you're able to drop a lot. Well, it depends. Yeah, you can drop.
You're able to play either Master of Waves, or if your opponent replays his Thought-Knot and takes away your Master Waves, then you can play the Lord and attack with the Muta Vault. Into the Thought-Knot here. And
I actually like what Stefan is doing. He's actually just building up his board. Trying to go for the Alpha Strike because. What can Perrin do on the back of this? He's just going to attack and Perrin goes down. Stefan goes down to 16. Because I think Stefan has a more.
Yep, he's another Thought-Knot here.
Wow, there's another Thought-Knot here.
So here you take.
I think you take the Echoing Truth, of course.
He's gonna get a lot of 1/1s though. Nope.
No, he decides to. Okay.
He's buckling in for the long game.
Alright, so the Echoing Truth, but casting the Echoing Truth on
he gets 2 cards back. Yes.
And he can only recast one Thought
Sure.
Not Seer a turn, which can be quite painful. Ouch.
Yeah. He's gonna eat 10 this turn.
3-6, yeah, 10.
Yeah. I think he might have been better off returning the... It's hard to say. Yeah. If he had explosives, he brought in the explosives, and I think you're better off returning, eating the Echoing Truth with your Thought Not Seer and leaving the...
So,
especially since you have Path. If you have Path, then if you have Path, then you just path the Master of Waves.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
Sheesh. Yeah,
That was a bit of a punt, huh?
Could have been.
Yeah, take away the Echoing Truth, path the Master of Waves. Yeah. Well,
that was interesting.
What can you do, right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Actually,
there's
no,
a
you
reason.
could choose it, yeah.
There's a reason why this game is, it's not linear. It's not.
Yeah. I won't call it human error, but sometimes we
Thought
do.
Not Seer. That's not bad. Takes the Master of the Pearl Trident, meaning that there's currently his Thought Not Seer outsizes his opponent's threats.
Yep.
And I think he might be able to play another land, and unfortunately his hand's quite mild, quite anemic. It has a Displacer, which is pretty good.
That actually works very well. With the,
but other than that, there's not much
here.
else going on. But I think Stefan's kind of like
he's flooding out right
gas,
now. Yeah. The fact that the fish deck has 6 lands on the battlefield, that is not a very
and
good
that Perrin
thing.
doesn't have an island in play. He's gonna play a second.
No, he's just
Reality
gonna run
Smasher.
Reality Smasher and going to swing in with both.
Yeah. Interesting. I think if you are in Stefan here, you take the damage
and then try to swing back.
And you try and kill him on the backswing.
But do you think
4, 3, and 2? Yes. So if no,
but that's the thing. Like Perrin doing that is just trying to force you to commit to attacking. Yeah. No, commit you to attacking. Right. Well, I don't think Perrin has anything in hand because I saw another Reality Smasher. He's got a.
He's got another Smasher, so I understand the attack.
Yeah.
Because now Stefan is dead. Because he cannot possibly. Yeah, and Stefan showing him the Muta Vault means that actually he's not dead, right?
He's not dead.
He has 4 toughness on the backswing.
Yep.
No, he's dead. He's dead.
That's another Reality Smasher which.
Oh, yeah, this is really good because he can name.
What is this? Oh,
Pitting
right,
Needle.
Pitting Needle, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he plays Smasher, and then he's gonna be able to swing for the fences.
Yep. And that's it.
But even if he didn't have the Pitting Needle, he still could have trampled over 4 toughness, right?
1, 2, 3, 4 toughness.
Oh,
okay,
no.
so no.
He only has 14, and his opponent will be on 11.
The Thought Not Seer doesn't have trample, by the way.
Sure, yeah. So he chumps with the Curse Catcher.
Yep.
And then he takes 7 on the back swing from the.
No, the Reality Smashers will be
5/5 and 5/5.
Yeah, they'll be 10. That's
just
it.
10, but he blocks with the Meter Vault, right?
But that's 3.
That's still 7, right?
That's still 7, so it's just nice. So yeah, Stefan, he needed to leave some more blockers behind. Well, it's a small trick that even people do just to try to get you to raise them, force you to attack, or just trick you into attacking. And
but I think if that's the case, what choice does Stefan have? Just to block? It's quite hard to block profitably against
a Reality Smasher. Yeah,
right.
That is very true. So just very unfortunate. Perrin drawing. I won't say drawing very well, but Stefan was drawing very.
What if Stefan had drawn Phantasmal Image on his last turn?
Would that have been enough?
Does he have Phantasmal Images in his deck?
That'll be interesting. I believe the deck lists. Oh, the deck lists are not up yet. Okay. Yeah. While we're looking up for the deck lists. Oh no, okay, so we found the deck list. So yeah, let's take a look at Stefan's.
So no images.
There's Unified Will, Dispel, 1 Type Binder Mage, 2 Negates, 1 Dismember, 1 Echoing Truth, 2 Relic of Progenitors, 3 Hurker's Recall, and 3 Tectonic Edge. Well, really there's not a lot that you can bring in.
Nothing much going on. Maybe not even a Unified Will. It's not great against Eldrazi Scion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't think I'd bring anything if I'm...
Maybe the Dismember and that's about it, right?
I'd probably cut like the Spell Pierce, maybe.
The spell pierce that's in the main deck. Yeah, the two spell pierce for the Echoing Truth and the Dismember. And that's about
possibly,
it. I think.
If you're worried about engineer explosives, then maybe you keep the spell pierce main. But that seems so marginal. Like, it's probably better if you had cards that impacted the board over that. So Stefan, game 3, playing for all the marbles here. Deciding the mulligan.
Oh man, okay. So mulligan is 6, not so bad. Definitely can get back into the game.
And interestingly, Perrin still has the Thalias in the main deck.
Is he trying to catch the Aetherval maybe?
But he's on the draw. So
I know.
Yeah, it's quite rough. I don't like it. It's
well, the
bad.
Thalias can trade out. Like they can block. Right, up
they
to a
block
certain point
decently.
they can block, and he's got removal, which makes Thalia sometimes more lethal than she actually seems. 2/1 first strike, that first strike ability actually very very relevant in a lot of matchups. Speaking of which, I actually, the way he fanned out the cards, gotta remind myself to change my cards to the the checklist cards. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because of the translucentness of your sleeves.
Yeah, under very strong light, you can see right through them.
So, Stefan leading off with Curse Catcher. Another surprising card is still in the main deck.
Well, Curse Catcher is still a body, so there's not much in your sideboard that you can sideboard in. So,
will you bring in Tide Minder
maybe?
Mage to freeze his Noble Hierarchs and Birds of Paradise? It's
kidding,
certainly
right?
better. It's certainly better than Curse Catcher against a deck that has like probably four instances of sorceries at most.
Alright, so he finally draws the Aetherval.
Yeah, he draws the Aetherval.
One turn a bit too late, but still legit, still decent. He can just swing in.
This is the problem with Aetherval decks, right? Like you draw it any turn but one,
then
the card becomes a little bit less good. Which is not to say that it's completely bad, but here without in the presence of a mulligan, it just becomes harder and harder for Stefan to see any kind of value in the vial because he doesn't have the extra cards or the extra card to take advantage of.
Exactly. Usually you use like Silvergill Adepts just to get you back in the game, just to draw you that 1 or 2 extra cards. But besides that, I don't think the deck has any other card drawing mechanisms.
And
right?
if Perrin has, Perrin has the tempo into Thought Knots here.
He does.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he chooses not to run that instead and chooses to... I think he's going to go with Thalia.
Alright. Choosing
very
to path
interesting.
instead.
Yeah,
Okay.
pathing first because he's afraid of the Curse Catcher that's in play. But a very interesting choice. Presumably, I think he's afraid of a potential Spreading Seas on his land next turn. Which is why he's playing that way. So he's definitely going to play a Thalia here.
Well, but even if you Spreading Seas, like you still have your Noble Hierarch to be able to cast.
Oh yeah, I don't think it was
a
a concern of
just
taxing. It was more
using your mana efficiently. Yeah.
Well, that and he can't attack through a. He would have been able to attack through the Thalia in play.
Okay, so Kira.
He can't play the
No,
Aetherval.
he needs to. Yeah. Can you stop them right there? Stop right there. You can't play the Aetherval. Okay, so. Okay, so a little late that Alright, so they're going to well, we know what happened, so just going to rewind to a point where they can cast it. Okay, so they rewound and he's casted the Reality Smasher. Stefan just takes it to the face, 6 damage. That's okay. Not much that he can do. Now the Aetherval really does not sit well in his deck. He casts a Master of Pearl Trident that would make his guys 2/2. Unfortunately, the Reality Smasher too big to deal with.
Yeah, so I think making sure that path resolved on the Lord was really important. So
Yeah, that would have Well, I think that would have made quite a big difference.
I'm not sure if Peiren could have just gone Thought Knot on his turn.
No, but the Reality Smasher puts a lot more pressure on the board.
Oh no, I mean the turn where you played the Thalia.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Because it seems a more efficient use of your mana. Especially since Thalia falls to the Engineer Explosive that you have in your hand, that you had in his hand since then. And it's going to make it more complicated now because the Engineer Explosives
cost one extra, so extra. Now you need to pay the
you have to pay it in colorless, because if you pay it in any kind of colored mana at all,
you'll
sunburst it.
Damn it!
So interestingly enough,
what are you trying to do, man?
Yeah, get in for 5 more, put him to 8, 6.
Yeah,
no. It was 13, right? Was he at 13?
No, he was at 14.
Okay.
He was at 14. He took 6 damage last turn.
Okay.
Alright, so
so Displacer here.
Displacer, I think, will be able to wrap up the game. No, the Kira actually prevents all the
Displacer shenanigans. So, can Stefan find a profitable block?
I wonder.
You have 4/4 against a 6/6. You do have the Mutavault, and with Kira in play, Peiren will have to fizzle the Kira ability with the Displacer first, and then play a path if he wants to remove that.
Yeah.
So I think you can block profitably here. It's just a matter of whether you need to or not. Yeah, I think you need to. You still need to.
Yeah, if you take this damage, like I know it's 6 damage, but if you take this damage, I think.
And this is where Curse Catcher is, not the greatest card to have in your main deck. If anything, you probably want just a regular 2/2 like Tidebind the Mage. It's nothing much to protect against.
Yeah, we haven't been looking at the chat because our other screen is down. But we're seeing Cell Hoke and Orphan Chocolate having a little chat in the discussions. Yeah, it's a little hard for, I think, new players, especially if you picked it up in the recent years, to be able to identify what the cards are just by looking at the art.
Yeah, that's what our job is, to try and identify these cards.
Break it down for you. It will help as well if we have like some card
display
image on the
thing.
side, yeah. But we're working on that.
How do we do that?
Quite easily, actually.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. But we need to change it from this program to another program.
Oh, OBS.
Yeah, OBS. OBS. Strong, because you can just code it yourself, man.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, I think Peiren in definitely a dominating position here. Stefan trying to figure out what his turn is. I think if Stefan is thinking about this such a long time, the card in his hand is probably Spreading Seas. Or Master of Waves is easy. You just easily
slam
cast
it, right? And just don't worry about it.
So
don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But then even then it's dangerous.
Maybe Echoing Truth. Maybe he's thinking he's wondering if he has a race scenario going on. But Echoing Truth, a race scenario is quite impossible with Atalia in play as a defender.
Yeah.
So he's gonna animate. He's gonna attack. Wow.
All right. Wow. Balls to the wall, man.
This is aggressive. Oh, nope.
No? Okay. Wait.
Sometimes you push hard, sometimes you push less hard.
Yeah. Just gonna swing in with these
two guys.
Warriors, yeah.
So I'm thinking his hand is a blank.
Okay, so
if that's the case, if this is the way he played, it could very well be another Mutavault.
Just another Curse Catcher, maybe.
Yeah, I think it might be Mutavault. But it's just based on the way he's attacked. Mutavault means that you can still trade somewhat profitably off against the Reality Smasher, and you all trade for the Displacer on the way back, and you're not completely dead.
No, man. How do you trade with the Reality Smasher? It's going to be a 3/3. The Curse Catcher is a 2/2,
and then the Mutavault is a 3/3.
Yeah. It's probably going to just come in.
The Pole Trident is a 2/2.
Yeah, well, you have to block
Vapor Snag.
Vapor Snag. Okay. So,
Yeah, but obviously because he can't vapor snag the displacer, which lends credence to
the reality smasher. Yeah.
Yeah, his reality smasher, which lends credence to him having kept the Aetherva in his hand actually, in a situation like this. But yeah, I think
we're gonna see
Perrin might have forgotten about the blink effect of or the blink protection that Kira provides, and we're gonna see if he remembers this. Oh no!
It becomes a 6/6 though. Little bit hard to block with these two creatures.
Yeah,
so
if
it
it wasn't,
down to
it
2.
goes down to 2. And
I would have swung in. Actually, I would have swung in with the Thalia as well. Yeah. Yeah.
Because he's not. Wait.
He's got to block.
He's
got
lose?
to block.
Yeah,
if he doesn't block, he dies.
to block.
Yeah, so, you lose to another Lord though.
This turn, he wins with a Spreading Seas. Spreading Seas is a win, right?
3 mana
because
and then 1 mana. Yeah, correct.
Yeah,
correct.
and he's protected from his displacer with the Kira.
Although
that's
there's
obviously
a
not
displacer followed up with a path
spreading.
to exile or some form of removal, then
He can't do that, right? He's only got 3 mana in play. Right?
no, he's got 4 mana. He's got Noble
He's got the Windswept Heave hiding off the corner of the screen.
Yes, correct.
Puts him to 3. Putting him to 3, is that enough? Wow. Yeah.
Right, so
if he has both path and so could Perrin have cast a bird last turn just to throw it in front of the Kira?
well,
doesn't make any difference, right? Because if they gain no, actually it does make a difference. If he has a bird in play, there's no way that he dies to. There's no way that he dies. No, he's at 7.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's fine.
So
he can take some damage.
You can take the Kira. The Kira doesn't change anything.
Yeah, exactly.
No. The Kira changes things if he doesn't have another Lord. So if he goes Spreading Sea into Lord, then the bird in play doesn't change anything.
Yeah, correct. Well, no, the bird in play would change things.
Yeah, it would change
block
things.
the Kira, but
I don't think. Yeah. So if you had a Spreading Seas sorry, pardon my French. It'd be really easy. So.
Alright, so it just animates the Mutant Vault and swings in. So the Mutant Vault trades off with probably the Displacer, which maybe he wants. He could actually put the Thalia in front of it.
He's gonna forget that this is what happens, right? Oh, he could block it with the Thalia and blink his own Thalia.
Yeah, blink the Thalia. So I think that's what he's gonna do. Yeah. Can they hear us?
So Thalia's gonna bite it.
No, it's just
interesting.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna try and blink his opponent's creatures at the end of turn, but he's gonna forget.
Yeah,
he's forgotten that about the Kira ability. So it gets countered by Kira.
Okay, so here we gotta remember.
Oh no!
Okay, so both of them forget.
Both of them forget.
Alright, so yeah, these are triggers.
Can't force your opponents to remember their cards.
Yeah, smasher ready to smash. Yes, you alright, so in this case we do not intervene. Well, I think you're tired of me talking about like
it was over already.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
if not for this turn, it would probably be in the next turn.
The turn after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a little difficult for Stefan to.
Yeah, I think.
It's just a bit difficult for Stefan to come back from that, especially running down to 6 and not seeing much action, I think.
I think if I'm Perrin, I would have cracked and played a bird to block the thing, so that if it's just Spreading Seas, I don't die, because I can still block the Kira.
That's
and
right,
go to 1.
Just block, and then bounce.
Sorry?
Block the Kira and then bounce the bird. Because it will be considered blocked. There's no trample damage. You have your own displacer.
You want to displace the bird?
Yeah, just.
But what do you just displace the Thalia? That's the.
Yeah. So either or you just block with one thing and then you just displace it and make sure that it doesn't die.
Obviously, if you had the path, it would be better to keep the mana up. But anyway.
Yeah. All right. So that's the end of it. I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm gonna make a disclaimer here. I've been hearing talk that the players want to split at the top 4. So we may or may not be back. But even if we're back, we're just like signing you off. But yeah, thank you for watching so far. We're just going to go for a break, and we'll see what happens for the rest of the top 8. But we're going to leave you with a replay of one of our older tournaments. The also a winner EMA box.
Oh,
yeah. Was it winner? Yeah, it was a winner
standard
EMA
one,
box.
right?
Yeah, the standard one. But before we go, I'd like to remind you that you can catch all our other shows on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday evenings, 8 p.m. Singapore time. Tuesday we have Standard. Wednesday we have Modern, and Thursday we have Vintage. We also have streams on the weekends like this one. But if you want to keep updated, then just follow this page, follow the Facebook page to keep updated with big events. And usually we'll stream the big ones. Yeah. Finally, do pay our partners a little visit. They're from the Power 9 podcast. They talk shop about Magic every week. And they're the ones helping out with the streaming here today. So we'll leave you to a replay, and we'll be right back. So don't go away.